You got a face, you got a face like heaven, but your eyes are down.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this note, and I see, and Vita's going to be coming in with her father, and I'm like, well, Vita's wearing a tight shirt, so there goes anything that way. I like that you've been doing press all day long, haven't you?
I have been. I've been up since 4.
Wow, you don't look it. You look fantastic. You look great. You're welcome. That's what I do. And you brought in a little Yorkie, a little Yorkshire
Moral
Terrier.
Support, my little Phoenix.
What's your Phoenix?
Phoenix is
Phoenix.
his name.
And I'm so electric, you shut me down. Give me a reason, I'm afraid I might stay. It got so amazing.
Do you fly with your little Phoenix? Do you fly with him? Yeah?
I do. Funny story though, the first flight I took him on, he was about a few months old, and it was a 6-hour flight, New York to LA. And I was worried about it, so I gave him a sedative, but I found out I needed it more than he did. And so from the depths of my seat, all I heard was, ah! For like 4 hours. And people were like, what kind of animal do you have under there?
Oh my
And I
God.
pull out this little fur ball, and then
I can't look away. I can't look away.
I'm reading up on you, and go to @Vita Chambers. Just this lady can sing. I'll tell you that much. What a neat little story. Kind of like in those, in this internet age where people are discovered. You're discovered through MySpace.
Yes.
And how fun. That's when, if people know what MySpace is, that's the problem now.
I know.
Some people might, but you're like 15 years old. You're a young lady, and you're singing online. And then who reaches out to you?
A production company out of New York. And then they flew down within a week and met me. And then 3 months, I was up in New York any weekend or vacation I had off school and singing and living up there. And then a month later, I got signed. So all within 4 months, I was discovered, signed, and then moved to New York.
And like weird, like you just get pulled out of high school or junior high school, I guess.
I was like,
at that
hey
point.
guys, I'm gonna go, take up a singing career. Bye.
and is this what you always wanted out of life, Vita Chambers? Was this always your goal?
Well, I always loved music, and I just wanted to do it. So I just did things that, were inevitable. Put things up online. Okay, see what happens, and then it just worked out for me, thankfully.
What? But you're born in Vancouver, right?
Yes, I was.
So is that where you got discovered out of Vancouver?
No, I actually grew up in Barbados. My parents moved there when I
damn.
was
This
a
your
kid.
dad, Bob? Is that
Yes,
his name? Bob, you're a
that's
cool
it.
cat, eh, bro?
Cool.
Yeah. Like, we're going to Barbados.
So,
We're chilling.
I was a beach baby, and then they just plucked me and put me into the Big Apple, and I had to adapt. And I got thrown into a bus with 6 boys and was touring Middle America before I knew it.
And one of these boys you're touring with at some point was the one and only
Justin Bieber.
Mike.
Yeah.
So you knew Bieber before Bieber even knew Bieber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you opened for Justin Bieber.
I did for a whole summer. A lot of things happened that summer. It was great.
Well, you got to tell us one thing that happened that summer. That was great.
I don't know.
One fun thing. One fun thing.
Gosh.
You and Justin Bieber and the whole crew.
Oh, well, okay. So I found out I'm not
crash?
very good on segues. I ran into a wall, and it was filmed. And unfortunately, it's on YouTube for the world to see. It's very embarrassing because right before I crashed into the wall, someone asked me, "Oh my God, you're like so good on it," and I was like, "I know, it only took me a day," and then boom, hit the wall.
Really?
Yeah.
And I thought you just meant segueing into the next trend, like next topic or something. But you're riding this little bike.
Literally segued into a wall.
And was Bieber following you?
Yes, and he was laughing, and it was very humiliating. Yes.
Well, I have to ask, and this interview isn't only about Justin Bieber. It's about your new hit, "Tell Me," and
Yes.
your new official music video. And I promise you, we're going to get into that. But we have to inquire about Stratford's own Justin. Who, Roddy? Did you hang out with him this weekend or something? Roddy, do you have a microphone?
You got a face
intimate stories with Justin Bieber. Do you ever kiss Justin Bieber?
Oh my, have you?
I would now. I would.
Oh my.
Yeah. Is that a yes?
No.
No. I don't know.
But he
Bob?
tried kissing me,
Yeah.
you know, I
He
was
tried
like,
to. No.
Shooting hoops. That's about as far as I've gone.
Bob doesn't want to know that answer.
Yeah.
So you tour with Bieber. He's laughing at the segue. Was he a fun guy to hang out with
He
on the tour?
actually was, despite, you know, all the controversy, and I'm not just trying to say stuff, but he was actually very nice.
So, the type of fame that a guy has like this, and you knew him, just before, just on the brink of all that fame.
Yeah.
How could you not, as young musicians, as young artists, you're thrown into this fire that way. The rest of the world wants to do anything you say yes to, or will say yes to anything you suggest doing. That's just the way it works. How could you not go a little bit kind of bonkers?
I did go bonkers. It was, when you're that young and then you see how much power someone has, it's a little intimidating and it's pretty crazy, and it was nuts. I mean, I was on the biggest tour at the time. It was incredible. You had 30,000 screaming girls and mothers, clawing at you every night.
Wow! And then how do you keep it in check? Do you have your parents, or are they
My
there by
mother's
your
Jamaican, so she just slapped me back in the face.
But really, because
Bottom of a bottle, you have me swimming down. With a voice so sweet. Every sip, yeah, you make me kinda drown. God, you're amazing. I can't look away. I can't look away.
Wow, so they're putting up Madonna's video and your video on the same day for Tell Me That. I mean, that's massive exposure for you.
Is, yeah.
I know that, you have close to 100,000 Twitter followers. You have a huge fan base. You have a beautiful voice. Can you sing for us and take us out today on the program?
Oh, goodness.
Is that possible?
Right,
we have about 2.5 minutes here. Can Vita Chambers just kind of end the Todd Shapiro show by gracing us with not only her beauty, but her voice so the listeners can enjoy?
Yeah, I'll sing
Sorry,
you a
Bob, I
chorus
had
of
to.
one of my songs that
I'm married,
playing
don't worry,
right
bro.
now. Alright, here we go.
All right, this is Vita Chambers. Thank you so much for coming on here.
Thank you for
Look for
having
Tell Me. Go to @Vita Chambers, and you can go online. Is it VitaChambers.com? Is that
Yes,
Yep. VitaChambers.com. A beautiful young lady, born in Canada, lived in Barbados, and now is just enjoying sharing on the world here on Sirius XM. What are you going to sing for us?
I'm going to sing you a bit of Fix You.
All right.
Here we go. I can't stop how I'm feeling. It's like I need you. And if you let me, I can fix you. There we go.
Oh, that's, wow. Okay, my goodness. For the rest of the day for you.
Oh, lunch.
You're just having lunch now.
I know.
It's been non-stop. Do you like the junket
Well, it's
stuff?
lunchtime somewhere else in the world.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Do you like going and doing the junket things and everything?
I do,
Yeah?
absolutely.
Is this a favorite interview you've done so far?
This is, I must say, it's up there.
It's up there?
It's
Or
up
who
there.
else? Who else did Ben Mulrooney do all right? Did he talk to Ben?
I can't
Oh, you can't. Oh, we don't know who you're going to be on? Did he? Shh, we won't say.
tell.
Well, listen, thank you to both you and Phoenix.
Thank
I mean,
you.
you and Bob. Thank you very much for your time. And you know, best of luck in your career. You're so young still, and as successful as it's been already, I can only imagine where you're going to end up in 20 years. And hopefully you'll come back when you're twice as big as Justin Bieber.
Well, thank you so much.
And I can tell you this: you're almost as beautiful as him, and you two should have a Calvin Klein billboard one day.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'll be sure to mention that next time I see
Okay.
him.
Will you come back next time you're in Toronto?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much. Vita
Thank you.
Chambers, everyone. What a doll. Jay, great show.
Great show.
It's 4
Tell me.